going? Shabbat Shalom. So it's been really interesting. I've been having these issues when I'm going live now. Apparently, every time I try to schedule a live, it ends up posting as a draft, and then the thumbnail's not there, and then this isn't there, and then that isn't there. So I don't know how many people are here. Hey, Maya. Setting West is here. Maya, got no idea. Feel like eating tonight. Oh, you have no idea what you want to eat tonight? Stir fry something, maybe. Uh, you know, there's plenty of times when I get totally like confused about what I want to eat. I don't even know what I want to eat. Um, Usually when I have a lot on my mind, my eating confusion kicks in. Hello, quiet one. Hello, Auntie Leah. So yeah, here we are. I mean, last night we went live. Was it last night? Yeah, it was last night. And it was so strange because apparently, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I am saying that some people are catching it like it's almost as if YouTube has turned off my notifications completely. And that's when it hit me. Let's see, how many subscribers are we at now? We're almost at 93. So, and that's a huge feat. That's a huge feat for me for a channel and here on YouTube because usually they're busy getting rid of me. So, this is channel number 8 that hasn't happened. So it's kind of a big deal. So I can see why they wouldn't want me to hit 100K because the whole purpose of everything is to make it seem like people are interested in me. People aren't looking for me. People don't want to hear from me. People don't want to talk to me. The suppress Jaguar game is pretty huge these days. Like, pretty huge. It's really big. So, yeah, here we are. I don't even know how many people say 111 we got in the building right now. All right. And around here, y'all know what to do. If you can hype it up, hype it up. If you remember, please stay active in the chat. It's only a members only chat. So, that's part of the sacrifice. We get to, um, well, yeah, I mean, considering that I I don't, like whatever the engagement here, it's organic. It's all organic. I don't really go pandering, and with all of the money that YouTube has already made off of me, it's hard for me to even think about paying for a YouTube feature or anything like that because they've been eating off of me. Yeah, angel numbers for quite some time, and they want to do everything that they possibly can do to make it impossible for me to make money as a content creator. They want people to be able to make money off of content on me, but not me. Because I'm supposed to be destitute and I'm supposed to be poor while I have people on my social blade trying to calculate exactly how much money this channel makes while I have people pocket watching everything that I do. It's really weird. It's really weird because most people that do that are paying for engagement themselves. So, they take more than they should from everyone. I mean, for crying out loud, YouTube at this point ain't nothing but a 360 deal like they have at the labels. They get a piece of everything and they take as much as they want. I remember once upon a time where the partnership splits were a lot more favorable to the content creators. And there's a lot of people who made good money off of YouTube, but not anymore. Which brings me to our conversation that we're having this evening. Did you guys know that I was exposing Erica Kirk? Welcome, Monique. Welcome to Jag Nation. I'm serious. Did you guys know that I'm exposing Erica Kirk? Please, if you've heard about it, say so. You can't wait to hear about her? You know what? I can. I can wait. I'm really not. It's not even on my radar. Hasn't been on my radar. You have no idea who that is. That is the widow of Charlie Kirk. And I think all of us know who Charlie Kirk is. I don't think anyone has a choice but to know who Charlie Kirk is. At the 9:30 club, yeah, yeah. I'll probably never perform in venues like that again. I am persona non grata where the industry is concerned in any way, shape, or form. And now that Diddy has been sentenced, it's kind of bittersweet. It's kind of like six in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Now, everyone thought he would never be arrested. Everyone thought he would never be tried. Everyone thought he would never be convicted of anything. Everyone thought a lot of things, and all of those things happened. And so now the big story is trying to conceal the truth about all that happened, what really happened, minimize the damage as much as possible. Welcome to Jag Nation Tip. And make anybody who spoke out against it look like an out and out liar. Now, for me, I spilled too many real details that ended up becoming public knowledge. So they just have to talk it harder, talk it faster, you know? And please hype this live, share this live, because they're doing everything they can do to suppress us over here. You're finally back. Awesome. I mean, I know how hard they make it to sit over here. And please, guys, don't forget to keep hitting that like as well. They make it almost impossible for anyone to find me. Matter of fact, they make sure that you can find me on anybody else's channel other than my channel. Most people didn't even know I had a channel. Most people didn't even know this was my channel, which lets me know that my prior channels that I had before they were deleted by YouTube assassins and stripped for all of the content and used for misinformation and used for ways to line me up. How do you hype the live? I think there's like a button. There's, let me see. Let me look. If you go to, I don't know, I think if anybody knows how to hype up the live while you live, somebody tell somebody something. So, oh, yes, let's talk about all of the AI because that's what we're going to get into. Now that people are looking stupid for coming after me. And let's just be clear. I take all of this as I mean honestly, it should be flattering when you think of how much time they invest. 111 on the likes, please keep on liking. Um I need Oh, and my skincare regimen is very simple, but it's about to get even better. I got some stuff that I got to work on because y'all know I prefer making my own products. I really don't like using what they use out there in the world. You don't know what people are putting in stuff anymore. You don't. And you really shouldn't be able to, you shouldn't trust a lot of stuff that they sell out here in the world. Yes, welcome to all the new members. Welcome to Jag Nation. You'll come to find that as a member here, the chat is good. It's nice. It's not a lot of craziness. We became a members only chat because the truth is there's just too many trolls and they do too much. And every now and then, oh, Jamalia, you got a membership. And who sent that to you, A&G Smooth? Interesting. So, well, I used to try to sell my products before, and then once, you know, they got their hands on my second ex-husband, they started making a mockery of my business. Somehow they were able to get their hands on my website. That weirdo changed it over to her name. So it's funny, and then people are trying to say that I was using it to commit fraud. It was this, it was that. Whoop de whoop de whoop. One day, I think I'm going to go through all of the emails that I have because I'm keeping record of all of the theft that's been going on and all of the stealing that's been going on in my name, trying to make me look like I'm a scam artist. But until we have all of that cleared up, I'm not promoting anything. I'm not doing anything like that. Um, Who is Jamaya? A new member. It looks like someone just got gifted a membership by A&G Smooth 49. So, and yeah, salute to Auntie Leah. She's putting out a lot of great videos. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. She has now hit over 50,000 subscribers. So awesome. Awesome sauce for her. She's been working really hard on her channel. And she adopted our Hip Hop is a Graveyard series while we've been busy working on other things. So yeah, she's over there doing content, making videos. Please make sure you support and check her out. So yeah, long and short of it, a lot of trolls, a lot of spies. But back to the AI content. So I put my name in and I'm looking. Hey, Reese. What's going on, Southside Chicago? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Angie, thank you. So, anyway, long and short, I'm looking through, I put my name in because I wanted to see, how hard it is to find my channel and how hard it is to find my content. And man, next thing you know, I see 3 or 4 videos just popped up right away. Jaguar Wright exposing Erica Kirk. Yeah. Charlie Kirk's widow. Now, all of a sudden, I'm exposing her. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people online that are talking all kinds of stuff about that woman. They're saying all kinds of things. People are saying that she is fake grieving. People are saying that she is more concerned with her career than she is with mourning the loss of her husband. People are saying all kinds of things. I mean, there are some people that are actually saying that she was a part of, or at least helped stage, the assassination. There are some people that are saying Charlie Kirk isn't dead. There's some people that are saying that he is dead and she got rid of him so she could take over Turning Point. All kinds of people saying all kinds of things about that young woman. Yeah. People talking about her background, her pageant years and days. People talking about the music videos she's been in. People talking about, you know, prior potential, love interests in her past before she married Charlie Kirk. People talking about she might be interested in somebody right now. People saying a lot of things. Everyone else is saying a lot of things except for me. I'm not saying anything. I haven't said anything. It was kind of like what they did with the whole Tyler situation last year when they was busy running around telling everybody that I was saying that Tyler was a middle aged CIA plant that was put here in America to destroy black culture and to turn black people against each other and whoop de whoop de woo and yada yada yada. Odell caught that on Twitter. And he asked me if I knew who the content creator was. And I said, no, I never heard of this black country girl or whoever she was. And it was funny because he engaged her in a Twitter space and I spoke to her and I asked her what the hell was she doing and why was she playing with my name? I didn't realize how many people play with my name. Like I knew what there was a lot of people playing with my name, but I mean on all platforms. That's how much of a threat I am to whoever it is don't like the stuff that I say. That they literally have little hate groups on almost every major social media spot that there is. Matter of fact, anywhere I have an account, they are. I don't even interact on my Facebook page anymore. They did too much. They did too much. I don't even interact on Facebook. And I pretty much had a Facebook account since Facebook started, which wasn't started by me. It was started by somebody who was supposed to have been the head of my fan club, which come to find out, they was a lightweight handler, making sure that I was certain places. Because see, I never really trusted social media, and now I know why. Because I know what they was using it for. I didn't know for sure, but I had a feeling, especially when I started seeing all those challenges and them getting people to put up pictures, doing comparative pictures of what you look like then, what you look like now, whoop de whoop de woo. And I'm like, hmm. Just like I had issues with any kind of device where they were asking you for your thumbprint or for your fingerprints to be able to open it up. Now, of course, that was all supposed to be for, you know, protection and security, but they literally tricked you into giving up your fingerprints because if they want to go and go through the files and snatch your fingerprint to use it to identify you, to implicate you in a crime, they can. Hey, Jag, new member here. There aren't enough words to express my gratitude for you. Please let God continue. Oh, thank you and welcome. Welcome to all new members. You know, this is kind of like my support club. You know, I hate calling people fans. I never really liked that word fan because it derives from the word fanatic. And you're not supposed to be fanatical about any human being. God does not like that. He does not like idol worship, which is why the industry would have to be demonic. And I don't understand why nobody wants to accept exactly how demon time the industry actually is because God don't like for people to worship other people. It says it in the Ten Commandments. Yes, happy Sabbath to you as well, Mo Gigi. Y'all know. Oh, the baby, yes, she worshiped. And she adores it. They all adore being worshiped. See, accolades is one thing. Encouragement is another. Applauding someone's success is a good thing. But when it gets to the point where not only are you doing it, but you have to make sure that everybody else around you is doing it too for this one person, you know, it's so wild. Like I saw Bad Bunny is gonna be doing an SNL, right? He's gonna be doing Saturday Night Live. And once upon a time, as a young performer, you know, to get invited to SNL is a big deal. You know, there's certain things that say that you have arrived to a certain echelon in the game. And now as I got older, I realized why I never did SNL and why I was never, because they don't approach true Christians. I want you to go back and I want you to look at all of the talent that's been on SNL. Truly God fearing people, people that love and acknowledge God and don't worship Satan, never make it to that stage. Never make it to that stage to perform. Like if y'all go back and you look at Cardi B's first performance on SNL, checkerboard everywhere. She was wearing checkerboard all over the place. And she was all signs. You know, I used to think it was sexy and cute when they would, style your hair to cover over your one eye. I didn't know, I didn't realize. See, that's the problem. They get you doing these things, they get you rocking these certain kinds of, fads and trends and stuff like that, telling you, oh, well, this is the style, this is the trend, this is the fashion, this is the fad, whatever the case may be. And I'm telling you right now, SNL, like most of these spots are satanic ritualistic based. I hate to hurt people's feelings, but I'm telling you right now, when I first got into the game, I had walked away from God, I had walked away from the church, I had walked away from all things, wanted nothing to do with it. I was convinced that I was doomed and God hated me. Once upon a time I was. Once upon a time I wouldn't even let my band pray backstage. I didn't allow that. If y'all want to go do that, then y'all go do that. I used to say it very clearly. God ain't got nothing to do with what we about to do here tonight. I used to say that very clearly. If you want to go pray and play with the Lord, then go ahead. But we ain't playing with God. Because I already know what I'm doing isn't honoring him. Like I was very clear on my dissent. Um, and it's wild because when I started ushering God back into my life, that's when I knew. It's weird. I just watched a comedian talking about the SNL behind the scenes actions. Yeah, really off the wall stuff goes on there. You want to know what else a lot of people don't talk about? How many people that have worked as a part of that staff that have lost their mind messing around with SNL? Totally lost their mind. When you think about the life and the death, Mr. Belushi, makes you wonder. There's a rapper that was chasing his ghost. I'm not going to mention his name, but he went to go stay in his suite, that last place that he was before he passed away. It was wild because not long after that, he had to leave the United States. He was having a real hard time getting himself together. People really don't like to believe in spirits. But just because you don't want to believe in it doesn't mean that it's not real, because it is. Um, I walked fast away from God. I ran back to him. I saw my old business manager in one of the early frames of the Kanye West documentary. And man, oh man, oh man, I'm just sitting there looking at him. And I always thought he looked a little weaselly. But the way he was sitting there staring at Kanye, that was wild. I saw something completely different. I never really acknowledged him. Hmm. So here we are, Jaguar Wright, from dancing inside of the devil's mouth to, yeah. Lorne Michaels is a very interesting guy. He's a very interesting guy. Mm. So yeah, I know that people don't want to think that America has completely sold its soul to the devil, but as much as I hate to inform y'all, I believe we are there. And when you look at a lot of this AI interaction, it's kind of frightening as well because people can do a lot of stuff with AI now that they didn't used to be able to do before. And they're crossing a lot of lines and a lot of boundaries that weren't there before either. And we appreciate everybody that's here. Please hit the like button or hype this up, send us some hype points or whatever, share the video, like. But we thank you all for being here. We could definitely use 250 more likes. So thank you. Um, but man, you know, they try to go hard with getting people to lie on me on social media, but especially here on YouTube. It was heavily encouraged for people to just be able to lie on me. Like it's just kind of weird to me. Because for me to be called a liar as much as I'm called a liar online, she's a liar. She's lying. She's a liar. There are so many people that lie on me that never, ever, ever get called out for it. They say something is coming from out of, mm, they don't know what it is, but it's huge.
They don't know. They don't know until it gets here. I think it's the same thing like the rapture. Why would we worry? Um,
Well, this is the thing. And I'm gonna do the pods tonight and get them ready for next week because I'm definitely doing a pod on the rapture.
oh yeah. Oh, I'm ready for that.
I'm definitely doing a pod on the rapture. Jay told us about Cassie before any Diddy. Yeah, I know. I told people about a lot of things, and that's why I really don't say that much anymore because people really they don't know what to think. See, the whole idea was she's a liar, she's lying, she doesn't know what she's talking about, she made it up, she did this, but there were so many things that I were accurately able to call before they happened. So that means it's only one of two things. Either I had advanced knowledge or I'm psychic. It's one or the other. Could be both. Who knows what it is? And that's why I stopped because people they want me to tell them things so they can do one or two things. Try to beat me to getting the word out to the world and pretending like they said it or they knew it first, or trying to find a way to devalue the information so nobody will believe me. It's weird. But it's harder and harder and harder every day for them to find humans to lie on me that people will believe anymore. See, that's the problem. When you have So many people going out of their way to try to make a liar out of someone and say that someone's lying and someone's doing this and someone's doing that. It starts to make people skeptical. It really does. Especially when everything that person says keeps coming true. Hey, welcome set to the West. Set in the West to the set. What's going on, set? In the West.
Well, that's why I am dropping. I'm going to start the series next week. Receipts and narratives, because people got to take a better look, get it more inside. I'm gonna give people a more inside glimpse on what's been going on as of late. I know you were talking about people using your name in stories, just like this situation here. You said someone said that you was dragging Erica Kirk when you didn't say anything negative about her, nor did you really speak on her like that. So I have a whole thing, receipts and narrative. That's what it's going to be called, the Jaguar Wright Files, because people got to really understand what it is and what's really going on. See, they needed to, let me just say it like this, they needed to take a shot at your credibility. And it also, what did it do? It would, your credibility will be shot. It will scare victims. Less people will want to come out, just like how Cassie came out and they pretty much humiliated her.
Yep.
It's like a 2 for 1. It's a 2 for 1. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I already got pretty much the first episode already pretty much laid out. And yeah, all these content creators, all these bloggers, I'm not gonna mention the sites and stuff, but I've just been collecting data and I've been going in and I've just been like, okay, I see how all this is laid out and I see how what it's hitting for. So yeah, there will be a thing, receipts and narratives is already laid out. Sean R. Perez, Ariel Mitchell, Sean Atwood, all these other anonymous bloggers and fake YouTuber wannabes. See, I think part of your calling is tied in with my purpose with real journalism,
Yeah.
real exposes, and I think that's what needs to happen. You need to fall back because what you said was true. It's either you got advanced knowledge or you're psychic, but they don't want you out there really spitting it. They're afraid of that. You've been in the lion's den. You've been in the mouth of, like you said, the mouth of Satan. You got out and you letting everybody know it's hot in there. It ain't no joke. They really don't want that. So yeah, there needs to be a way that you can parlay your advanced knowledge to the general public, or at least the people who really want to hear it.
A
And, and,
little
and, and,
warn
and
the people about the things that they need to be warned about. But from this point forward, I'm not interested in being anybody's confidential source about nothing
yeah,
because that's pretty much what the internet used me for. A good
yeah,
share of people used everything that I said while they were still suppressing me in certain areas. They were letting some people run with it so that they could put a spin on the narrative and do all of these things so that they could act like they were smart. Truth is, like a third of the YouTubers that have ever said anything about me, I'm their confidential source. They just don't give me any credit for it. They've been afraid of me, but they're really afraid now. And, it was just interesting because I'm like, we go from fake lawsuit to bullshit lawsuit to fake this to fake that to fake exposures to fake this to fake that. And what's really tripping me out, oh, guys, thank you for the over 300 likes. That's much appreciated. We could use 200 more. That would be fabulous. Um, but for people to say that I'm dragging Erica Kirk, for people to say, you got to look at the motive because there's a motive. Like people coming through here, is Michelle Obama suing you? No. It's
You
not
didn't
even
even say anything about Michelle Obama.
it's not even real.
Yeah, it's not a
But the
real
thing is
lawsuit.
whatever I've said about old Mickey girl, it ain't no different than what anybody else has said. So it's just funny when people like to try to find a way to make what you have to say. So no, they want people afraid. They look at the way I embolden people to come forward. They look at the way I emboldened people to speak out. They look at the way I attacked the enemy fearlessly. And they're afraid because they know there's so many more people that still haven't come forward yet.
Yeah,
And if I'm not afraid, or if I'm not disgraced, or if I'm not broken down, or if I'm not in jail, or if I'm not this, or if I'm not that, then that could provoke other people to come forward. Hey, Never Your Angel, welcome. That's really what this is all about. They can't take any more witnesses. They can't take any more victims. They can't take any more survivors. They want it all to stop. So now their whole new thing that they're doing is they're trying to find other communities that are aggressive to come after me to try to shut me up. Because
yeah,
that's really what this is all about.
yeah.
Them saying that I'm talking about Erica Kirk and I'm exposing Erica Kirk when I made it very clear I'm not talking about the Kirk situation at all. Whatever we discussed regarding the Kirk situation is as far as I'm interested in going with it. There's
And
enough
for the
people.
record, well, yeah, there's a lot of content creators saying what they're saying, and for the record, yeah, you really don't got nothing to say about Erica Kirk, but they're trying to
No,
force feed
not
a
I don't
narrative.
really. I don't.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You don't,
I
but
care
they're
as
force
much about
feeding.
her as I do the First Lady of France.
They're force feeding a narrative. That's the funny thing. It's like people can just willy nilly use your name, and that's gonna come to an end. We're gonna make sure that's not gonna happen anytime soon. They can just
That's
willy nilly
AI
use your
channels
name.
now.
Yeah, they just use your name. You say something. Yeah, man. It's what they used to say back in the day. Believe uh, half of what you see and none of what you hear. Now you can't even believe none of what you see because, like
None.
you were just talking about AI.
Meanwhile, they were helping themselves to our exclusive content,
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw
grabbing
that.
sound bites from our videos and stuff that we had in our membership.
Yeah, yeah.
Like y'all literally are that desperate that you're taking members only content, content that's been members only the whole time it's been
For a
up,
year, a year.
and you're sitting there and you're using it in your fake exposure crap. YouTube must be really pissed off that this channel is growing. See, once upon a time, YouTube was just making money off my name, letting all kinds of people lie. I find it so interesting for someone who is accused of being a liar so much. They let nothing but liars speak on my name. And now they got AI channels. So I came here to let y'all know there is no Eric Kirk exposure. There's nothing. Just like there was no Tyler exposure.
Right.
There was nothing. Y'all got to ask yourself though, why are people so hot to lie about me? Why? Why are they working so hard to stop my videos from reaching out there in the world? Everyone else gets to run their mouth. The liars get to lie, but I don't get to say nothing. It's kind of crazy.
You're not even lying.
How can you privately message me? You can just send me an email. Oh, I know I rattle cages. And I know I speak up. But the last time I checked, it's part of the First Amendment. I think, you know, hmm, no, they can't handle the truth. Not at all. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer says, thank you, Jag Odell and Jag Nation. I know I'm shy in the chat, but love feeling like I'm a part of the family. You are, Jennifer, and we appreciate
We
you being here.
appreciate you. We appreciate you, Jennifer.
You know, this is like the only community here on YouTube, for real, of any decent size where we're talking about God in here. We're talking about the responsibility of what comes along with everything. We're talking about the real deal. We're actually showing concern. Like listening to Suge talk in that new interview that he just did recently, that was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's on Art of Dialogue, and
Mm.
he made up a lot of good points. Let's start with that. But then Suge let me down with the conversation, the way he's talking. It's come on, bro. But he made a lot of good points in regards to, well, no, this is what he says, alleged Puffy's a Fed, and they kind of gave him a slap on the wrist. He he's what did he say? He said Puffy basically, or I keep saying Puffy, Diddy gets to get out, be with his family. They didn't really railroad him like they did R. Kelly.
Isn't that interesting how I've been saying that?
Yeah, yeah,
You know, since 2022, I've been talking about acceptable monsters, hand selected, hand picked. Tell me something. How does R. Kelly's music get snatched off the radio and Diddy's doesn't?
yeah. Diddy need? I don't. I'm not listening to nah. Mm-mm.
No,
R. Kelly got
seriously. How
he
does
immediately
any of
got his
the
stuff
Diddy
taken away.
records, how does any of the Diddy records stay on the air? How are people still playing his music?
I mean, Suge made a lot of good points in regards to the assault on Cassie and the urine.
These are
You know what I'm saying.
all, see, this is the thing. It's one thing to write it all off as weird sex stuff, but it's another thing when you look at it for what, in my opinion, I believe it actually is:
And what is it?
demonic, ritualistic behaviors, humiliation
Mm,
rituals,
mm. We were
offerings
we,
to the devil.
we were just talking about that. Revelation 17, the mystery of Babylon. I don't think people really want to get into that when they talk about mystery Babylon and the abominations and the rituals, the sex rituals, the traffic to the traffic
Yeah.
jamming, the selling of your body, all that stuff. Mystery of Babylon, y'all.
Like, I want y'all to really think about what they were talking about. See, everybody was, the spreading of bodily fluids from one person to another, using one person as a receptacle, and then taking it from that person's body and then putting it and smearing it all over. Like these, If you go back and you look at Aleister Crowley and some of
I was just about to say,
the
Aleister Crowley.
SEX magic rituals that he was doing, it sounds no different than the stuff that we heard about Diddy doing. This is demon time. The SEX rituals taught by Aleister Crowley are the same stuff that we listen to on court record. He is worse than R. Kelly. But you know what, though? If you're a government asset and you've been working on behalf of the feds all of this time, yeah, SEX magic. Sure enough. Yeah, Jay Z, yeah, he wears the
Yeah.
Aleister Crowley t
Well,
shirts.
I
He
got
actually had
dragged
a
for.
line of his own clothing. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
want
was.
y'all to
Yeah.
really think about this.
I got dragged for bringing that to people's attention. They were like, "Oh yeah, he's a conspiracy theorist because he said." I'm like, "No, that's what he wore, and he was with Abramovich." Like, yeah, y'all gotta, who you hang
I'm
with is who you
still
are.
I'm still trying to understand how people want to sit there and talk about me, and he's sitting there frontal lobe to frontal lobe with a known witch, and people don't question.
And
Yes, do as thou wilt. Yeah.
the funny thing is when you talk about witches, and I'm still not gonna go in on this raccoon of a uh content creator who decided to shout you out one minute and then try to drag you for going on a platform and saying, you said about witchcraft takes one to know one, and he just automatic, you got to, you a witch? So the thing is that's another smear campaign, your credibility, and then they go after your
You want
what
to
is
know
it?
what's
I don't
funny?
want to say I don't want to say religiosity. What is it?
What is what?
No, I'm saying they go after your credibility. Then they go after. They've been using. It's kind of like what's that one technique? That one kung fu technique or martial art technique where they use whatever. Is it tai chi? They use whatever your energy is. They use it against you. They use your words against you.
You talking
So
about judo?
judo, not Puerto Rican judo. You don't know if I got the gun. You don't know if I got the knife. Um, yeah, they've been using I'm sorry, YouTube judo, right?
I mean, the thing
Against
is
you.
anyone who takes the time to sit down and speak with me knows all about everything that I said. See, this is the thing. When you have someone that's busy trying to deny what they are when they're being called out for what they are, the first thing they do is turn into Pee Wee Herman. I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? That's what they want. What am I drinking? I'm drinking lemonade. No pun intended. But seriously, it's anyone. And that's why I thought it was funny. But it's really funny how easy it was for people to get someone to jump on the bandwagon. You know, why does nobody question Marlena and Corey? Why don't they question them? Why does
Well,
nobody
I
ever
don't.
question them how they used Ronnie Bo to get close to me, to try to build a relationship with me? And by the way, I was just getting to know Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo had been trying to get to know me for quite some time. But after his pow pow experience at Marcy Projects, I wanted to hear what was going on with him because it sounded like something strange. They were cooking up something strange for Marcy Projects in D Haven. And if there was any way I could help him get ahead of it, I was going to, because I've always supported D. Haven and his efforts. But people keep trying to tell people about these hip hop snitches. Because let's just be clear, that's what they are. Now, for those of us who were able to see the video of a certain member of a certain rap group, and by the way, whatever happened to him?
To who?
The rapper that came forward and exposed that government meeting, that private government meeting, where they
No,
snitched a bunch of.
the person never the person never it was an anonymous situation. I talked to Griff about it.
Oh no, I
Um
saw the video of him talking about it.
who you saw the person?
Yes, he
Because I've
actually did
always
an
heard
interview.
about it.
No, he did an interview where he talked about it. I actually saw it, and there's some people that have seen. And what I will say is he used to get his hair braided, and he wore his hair long from time to time. But regardless of what, and it's so funny because that group, they were doing really well, and then they just it crashed right after that. Yeah, they scrubbed it from the net, which is funny because they always say if it makes it to the internet, it's there forever. So how do things get scrubbed?
Oh no, no, no. You got people that could remove certain things from the internet. Companies, in fact,
The only
that
people
can
that
do
I
it.
know that can do stuff like that are government backed.
Government. Yeah.
Welcome, Aries. Welcome to Jag Nation. Happy Sabbath to you. Seriously, if it's being scrubbed from the internet and can't nobody find it, it's because there's a government that doesn't want it to be seen. So let's just be clear. They were brought to a meeting. They were all asked to sign non disclosure agreements, and then they were asked to step behind the veil a little further. And anybody who couldn't agree to do what they were asking in that moment in time got escorted out and was ushered off. And guess what? All of their careers fell apart after that. It's funny because the only people that seem to succeed are the people that we know that we see now that are succeeding. You look at everybody who's making it right now in the game. And they agreed, allegedly, to the terms. But this particular rapper spoke about how it was all to create music to influence the Black community into pretty much genocide and debauchery so that they could keep the prisons full. Kind of like plantations, which would kind of mean that all of these top tier rappers are allegedly nothing but a bunch of Uncle Tom ass kissing black traders.
And the name of the company, the name of the I think Michael no no no. People had the misnomer because there was a Michael Jordan, but it wasn't the Michael Jordan that was invested in this company. I was working on a documentary about
No,
it, but
they kept blaming Michael Jordan, saying that it was Michael Jordan. They were doing that to make black people, hate him so that they would stop buying Jordans and make the stock go down in his company.
but it wasn't him.
What him? Ooh, JM, you talking talk. Wouldn't it be funny if you found out that most of these rappers are part owners in jails. You know, there's so much that people just don't want to acknowledge. But the one thing that I will say, for Suge to sit there and say that, congratulations to Puffy, he made a great deal. For him to point out the fact that, Jag, unfortunately, there's so many fake pages of you. I hope this is not an AI live. I truly love you.
No, this isn't an AI live. We love you too.
It's that's sad. It's sad that you have to ask that. It's sad that there are that many AI pages of me that you gotta ask if I'm real. I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about Val Kilmer passing away. Top Gun came out. He was in Top Gun. They said that he passed away right after that. Then someone said that they got it wrong. And then allegedly he just passed away recently. You know, if it gets to the point where you can own someone's image and you can own their voice, you could disappear them for how long and still have them operating as if they were still alive. I don't think anybody's looking at how dangerous this stuff is. Most celebrities live very secluded lives. They could snatch somebody up, you wouldn't even know it. They could be gone for years, you wouldn't even know it. I mean, you wouldn't even know it. It's weird. It's really, really, really weird. We've gotten to the point now where we've come to the point where technology is running all of our existences.
Well, what it is they really would like for us to just stop thinking. Like you really got to look at everything and everything that's out there. Like I said, the internet. Most people don't think for themselves or feel for themselves what they
I
want. What they
know.
do is go on the internet and figure out how do I need to feel about this topic, and there you go. That's what it is.
Do you know how many people believe half of the crap that they've seen of me online? And the truth is, I don't even bother to correct most of it because I know it's not real. That's why they want me to go away so that they can have control of me. Can you imagine if they could lock me down, lock down my voice, lock down my image, and be able to operate me on behalf of the Shluminati? Imagine that. They trying to find ways to AI everybody. It's weird. What's really funny is that I know for a fact that in some of my prior detainments, they used AI pictures, making me look something different than what I am, to have me committed, to have me arrested. Yep. And it worked. That's why defending your freedom, the Damori Hadley story, was such a hurt piece for so many people. And guys, we appreciate the likes that we have. We could use about 75 more. That would be great. Don't forget to keep hitting that like. And please, if you got any hype points, hype us up and all of that. And we want to thank everyone for the super chats that we've gotten so far. They use AI evidence and imaging against Amore Hadley too. How many people are they using this on? It's crazy.
I think as we move
Yeah, I'm
forward,
sorry. I can't find your email every time I put what I think. Okay, Brenda Brown. It's just my name. Jaguar Wright at gmail.com or cruelty free artistry one at gmail.com. Either one. Either one. It's all right. Wait a second. Um, there is someone saying that they have mods listening to your channel to give update on her own.
yeah, of course.
Hmm.
Well, guess what? The funny thing is I'm including everybody in my little series, and whoever this person is, I'm sure they'll be included as well. But I'm about to drop the hammer on all of it. Ariel, Sean Perez, Sean Atwood, anybody attached to him. Yeah, because the thing is I think the bigger conversation that to have that needs to be had is, Rico. But we'll talk more about that later. I was going to get into the topic what you were saying in regards to the criminal stuff right now. I think as we move forward, well, the economy is going to cause a lot more people to, it's going to push a lot more people into criminality, and then you're going to get a lot more cases and a lot more people locked up. But it's going to come to the point to where who can you lock up? And guaranteed, I can see them AI and all types of stuff, and then well, no, well, that wasn't me. Well, prove it wasn't you. Well, and then this is where we get into that mark of the beast and all that, because it's like, well, I mean, you hear what I'm saying? You get where I'm going, or you just do
You want to know
because
what's sad? There
I don't
was
think
a
I got to
content
explain it.
creator that was following me last year and earlier this year. And the last video that they did, they were talking about me and how sad I was for backtracking about everything that I had said about Jay-Z and how Jay-Z put a lawsuit on me. And now that he put a lawsuit on me, I'm backtracking and I sat out here and I said all of that stuff and I did all of that stuff and I should be ashamed of myself. When have I ever backtracked on anything that I've said?
Certain blogs, certain blogs are saying, and again, I went on over to TikTok
When?
and confronted some people, and I'm like, what's the problem with Jag? Oh, she's a lie. But what did she lie about? And they can't answer. So
No,
these
my thing
blogs,
is you tell me what I backtracked on. Because, see, this is what's interesting. People keep saying that I backtracked and people keep saying that I lied, but they won't say exactly what it is.
right?
We know exactly what it is, don't we?
Yeah,
Last May, not May of 2025, but May of 2024, I sat with Storm Monroe and a very unfortunate former alleged prostate widow. And we were having a conversation, and it was right after the Cassie video had just come out because it had just come out on my birthday. And I was talking about how badly I felt for her because someone had done that to me before. Now, I didn't say the name of the person that it was because it's not a name that I had repeated or spoken of much at all. He was awful. He was terrible. But they took a clip from what I was saying about that attack on me, and then they AI'd it to make it seem like I blamed Sean Carter for doing that to me. It was AI'd. Now, the people that were there, my people were there, they saw the video. That's why when we saw them kick it back, because let's just be clear, that happened. Now, if I had have said that, and let's be clear, the person who said they discovered it was Trashy K. Not even the content creator himself. It was Trashy K. And then he came forward with his own AI edited version. And we debunked it. It was pretty decent, but I was able to spot it. I was able to spot the flaws. There's so many other people who study content creating and who do AI who were able to spot it all out as well. And because of all of my, I guess, experience now, that's why I was able to spot out all the AI stuff in the Demore Hadley video, where they were saying that it was, and see, this is scary. This is scary because people see these things and they believe it. They don't question it. They believe it. See, that's part of the reason why they really hate the interview that I did with Demore, and they really hate the video that I did picking out everything. What I do find interesting is that Storm Monroe literally took that AI crap and then he re-premiered the video to put that version out there so people would believe. Admit it, or to force to saying that I said it, or to force people into believing it so that Mr. Carter would be able to sue me for lying on him. You want to know what's funny? He took that video down altogether. Can't nobody find that video. But it's weird because after he took that video, AT2 decided he wanted to go sit with Media Takeout and tell people it was real and take credit for the discovery of this video. And then the next thing you know, TMZ was talking about it. Now I want y'all to think all of these outlets together reach millions of people a day. I'm sitting here over on my channel. I don't even have 100,000 subscribers. And most of my content is suppressed. So now, which is so funny because even Cam Capone News, you little fuck piece of fake ass shit, tried to push that story again this summer, didn't he?
Hmm.
Fucking weirdo. So now they already know that the content is busted. So instead, they just gonna say, "Oh yeah, well I heard Jaguar Wright lied, and she's backtracking on what she said, and the Carters, and she's afraid of the Carters." Everybody wants me to be so afraid of a bunch of devil loving motherfuckers. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Stop the cap. So I want everybody that's here right now to go out to everyone that says that I backtracked about what I said and tell them to produce the footage. Bet you they won't. Bet you they won't. And you want to know why? Because Storm Monroe can go to jail for pushing that piece of crap. And at this point in time, I'm starting to think maybe we really need to move forward with that.
One step at a time. The statues of, it ain't over with. So yeah, you already know.
Like for real. Why do these people get to go running around with all of their fake stories and all of their AI? You got AI videos of me saying stuff I never said. You got AI videos of me exposing people I don't even talk about. You got fake content creators pretending to be me. You got AI pictures of me allegedly out of my mind. You got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. Like all of this.
But that's why I said, yeah, you know, in due time. Just
People doing
these
a
people,
lot. No, G, people are
it's
doing
criminal.
a lot. They doing the
It's
most. And I'm
criminal.
gonna tell you something right now. If you gotta go through all of that, if you gotta go through all of that to try to make a liar out of somebody, the only thing that it proves is that probably, most likely, you're the liar and that person has been telling the truth all the time. If you gotta cheat me to beat me, you a loser, G. You a loser. Yeah, Storm is still over there lying about everything. Y'all didn't notice how he took a little break from being online after that AI thing blew up in his face? They all do it. Why do y'all think y'all ain't seeing Lionel B no more? Because that shit with Lamisha, he should be in jail. The question
Witness
is,
tampering.
that's nothing but witness, it's straight witness tampering. Why ain't Lionel B? Why is nobody going after these people? Like straight trash. I don't get it.
You all right?
My bad. I'm just about to heat something up.
You sitting over there.
Like you gotta ask yourself, what the hell is going on these apps where they're just allowing people to lie?
Well, again, this is the reason why I was bringing up the situation that I was saying about them just willy nilly using your name for stories. It's a lineup. It's a straight lineup where um, you know they could just go ahead and say you said X, Y, and Z. Then they can get you caught up for whatever. It's the same thing what I just said about eventually getting to the point to where people may you know shit they may end up finding themselves caught up um, in all types of prison or all types of crimes. Somebody can just say anything, and they could say you were at a location, et cetera, et cetera. Same thing. These people are on YouTube, pretty much committing criminal acts, man. And
All kinds of cyber crimes. All kinds of cyber crimes. Thank you, Philly Boo. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. No, seriously, people need to ask themselves. I'd appreciate it if we could get like 150 more likes. That would be great. No, but let's just keep it a buck. I'm sick and tired of people, abiding liars, calling me a liar. Like, how do you trust the words that you hear coming off a computer generated chant? How do you trust anybody that's anonymous? How? Like, there are people that sit around listening to these anonymous people lying on me, and they're willing to believe somebody that's too afraid to show their face. I want people to think about how crazy that is. See, if you're hiding behind an avatar, or if you're hiding behind a voice changer or something like that, like if you're hiding, 9 times out of 10, it's
You can't
because
be
you're
trusted.
lying. Go
You
ahead,
can't be
Odell,
trusted.
take it away.
No, no, no. I was gonna say if you ain't showing your face, you shouldn't even try to present no case. You're lying. You're not trustworthy. Something you're hiding. The question is, what are you hiding from? But yeah, you're hiding. And if you're not 100%, you're sitting over there, AI and everything, you know. But no, the only thing I really got to say is, this could lead to um, some crazy consequences down the line for people, for certain people.
It's super saying sad. Like it's super sad. Super saying like Dragon Ball Z sad. Straight trap. People running around here listening to people that can't even show their faces. People running around taking the truth from people who do nothing but lie and calling me a liar. It's funny. But after I mean, literally, I put my name in the algorithm, and the first three things that pop up: Jaguar Wright exposes Erica Kirk, Jaguar Wright exposes Erica Kirk, Jaguar Wright dragging Erica Kirk. Since when? Since who? Since how? What it did show me though is that these people that work so hard to try to discredit me want to start some kind of beef between me and Kirk supporters. They always do that. Every time they fail at taking me down, and every time something that I say comes a little bit more true. Next thing you know, they accusing me of doing this, accusing me of doing, yeah, cat. And I'm talking about videos that got 71,000 views, videos that are about to cross 100,000 views. It doesn't even matter if it's clickbait. The sad thing was when I saw our members only content being edited in. It's really weird. There was this channel when my name first heated up again, called itself J Central. Everybody thought it was my channel. They got 110,000 subscribers over there. They had a bunch of content on me. They kept releasing videos over and over and over. And I would go and I would see people in the comments. We're here to support you, Jag. We believe in you, Jag. Who did that channel belong to? Who made all of that money?
Good question.
Because the impersonation is supposed to be against the guidelines for YouTube, and your channel is supposed to be terminated and deleted. You want to know what's wild? I recently just checked up on that channel. All the content gone, except for one video, a video of Beyonce falling and talking about her knees. The only video there now. Everything gone. Everything gone. I wonder why. Because I've been noticing that there's a lot of people that's deleting a lot of their content
No
when it's
coincidence there.
on YouTube, especially
They're, they're,
stuff
they're
regarding
running.
me.
They're running.
From what?
Oh, it's a rapture coming along. All right, it's a rapture. All right.
Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate you. No, let's just, what's going on? Accountability coming? I don't know.
Something. It's something.
Very convenient. Very
It's something.
convenient. Anybody who wants to call me a liar, anybody who wants to call me a backtracker, it's very simple. You need to go over there and you need to ask Storm Monroe to produce the metadata of that AI video that he did of me. He needs to turn it over. He needs to send the original video to me so I can have it examined. But see, he's not going to do that because the only thing that that would do is make it liable for me to sue him and possibly for him to go to jail for cybercrime or at least end up on probation and be forced offline like Lionel B should be. I want everybody to think about that. Real rap. Lionel B sat there and lied week after week after week after week, trying to convince people that Lamisha Fuller was Anna Kane. And then came after me for calling him out on it. Having the audacity to say that I'm mentally ill and I'm deranged and I'm mad because his channel is more popping than mine. Thank you, Felicia. Why ain't nobody asking about what's going on with Lionel B? Because everything that he did was against the law. He had Lamisha Fuller impersonating Anna Kane. His channel shouldn't even be there. But what I will ask y'all to do is this. There is power that subs have. If you see something that you know is a lie or you believe is a lie, if you see something that's wrong, if you see something, you get to report on it. See, you want to know what's funny? That's how Tasha K and the Atwood people, they got their little mafia. And when they want to have something taken down or when they want to have somebody's channel messed up, do you know what they do? They get all of their people together and they go and they report over and over and over and over and over again on multiple accounts all at the same time. And guess what it does? It shuts down somebody's channel. Sometimes it shuts down the channel. Sometimes it just shuts down the video. But with the kind of following that we have over here and the kind of membership that we have over here, can you imagine if we exercise that same ability? I can think of a content creator in Canada who has lied on me and Odell on numerous occasions. Can you imagine if we just hit her? If people
Yeah.
just hit her with them community
Yeah.
violations?
Yeah.
And I know that YouTube don't ever like to do anything to the robot, but I think if we just kept nailing it would almost be impossible. Like you can only go back and edit stuff out but so many times. And these AI channels lying on me, saying I'm saying stuff that I'm not saying. Can you imagine if this community took the time to go over there to each one of these AI channels and just hit them with community guidelines, strike after strike after strike, it might make people stop playing so tough. Because, see, that's what they do. Lord knows that's what Tasha K people do. And I'm not saying allegedly, I know that for a fact. They literally have people going around. If there's a video that they don't want up, they have people that they have sit there that they have designated. And they report,
Yeah.
report, 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 report until the video go away.
I've seen that. I've personally seen that. Like in certain, what do you call them? What do you call these damn things?
The discords.
Yeah, the what? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They sit there and they coordinate in Discord how they gonna go and shut somebody video or channel down. They be trying to do it anytime there's a premiere of me over in real life. They try, but it don't really work. So instead, they sit in the comments and they defame and they disgrace me the entire video. This is what these people do for a living. They take it seriously. YouTube has practically become a blood sport. So, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but when I see stuff that I know is crazy and ain't real, I sit there on that video and I report and report and report until it tells me that I've exhausted all of my reporting ability. You know, last week there was this weirdo, this half toothless chick in Detroit that was prank calling Odell for content. That's harassment.
Oh yeah, and there's going to be some charges involved there
Like,
for playing.
matter of fact, what's the name of that video?
I got it. Don't even worry about it.
What's the name of that video? No, for real, because I think people, can you imagine if people went over there and actually reported that for harassment? Man, when was it? What day was it?
Hold on, let me look at my notes because I had to do some screenshot and then hold on one second.
She literally sat there and called Odell like 8, 10 times over the course of 5 minutes while she sat there online, bothering him or trying to bother him.
It's called annoy is what is it called? Harassment, annoying. I
She
have it
like
all.
54 years old. She's a 54-year-old grandma who's living on
Yeah.
Section 8. Like this is a government assistance bitch. The question is, who gave you his phone number? Because you don't know him and you never met him.
Not at all.
Can y'all imagine? You going about your life, you minding your business, and there's some weirdo sitting online just calling your phone over and over again. She didn't get any answer because he is a life. But man, then she sat there and pretended to call me. See, she can't call me anymore because the last time she tried to call me, because I know who gave her my phone number, Kenzu.
Weirdo.
You little prissy, you little prissy little cake bitch. One of my former moderators. The last time she did it, I took a screenshot of her and all the messages that she left. And I posted it. See, the whole idea was to get me to be upset, to come over to her platform or to get me to go live about it so that I would talk about it and I would give her, a couple of minutes because all of their channels is dying. Because that's what they did for a living. They stalked me for a living. It's disgusting. People should really think about spending more time using the resources that we have to protect these YouTube streets because the simple fact that there are stalkers and liars and AIers and all of this going on, it really should be shut down. I don't know if I would say they trying to line him up, but the whole idea is hoping to get somebody to answer the phone so you can sit there and harass them online for content. Since when did stalking become content?
Yeah, stop stalking has always been weird. Real life, online, weird.
This isn't even uncivilized. These are nut jobs. Insano. Bitch stalked me for 4 years and think because she met me one time in real life that gives her the right to stalk me. Yeah, computer red, and call it entertainment instead. You know the song. You know the song, my yacht. It's pathetic. There are a lot of people that sit online pretending like they know me so good because they met me once, pretending like we were the best of friends because they sent me a bunch of DMs and I answered once or twice. Like, people are insane, G. They're crazy. Because if you meet an entertainer at a meet and greet, that doesn't mean that y'all are best friends. That means that you took the time to go and meet somebody who was nice enough to let you in their presence and possibly take a picture with them. Like, honestly, people should stop taking pictures with people. For real, for real. Stop. Because these people leave from those moments and turn them into whole relationships. They turn them into marriages. They turn them into business proposals. They turn them into, like, stop taking pictures with people. Because, see, that's what all of these weirdo YouTubers would do. They would go out of their way to stage a meeting with me, to meet me in person. They would take a picture with me and then they would post it up all over their timeline and talk about how they met me. And then when they were ready to do their big one so that they could blow their channel up, oh my God, see, I know her. I know her. Look at this picture. See, we was best friends. And whoop-de-woo. And yada, yada, yada. And she's this and she's that. And she did this and I did this. Look, I gave her a shirt. Somebody gives you a gift. Somebody gives you a gift, and now all of a sudden, that's their content. Then what you get a gift for? People have been giving me gifts my whole life. People have been coming to shows, giving me hats, giving me coats. I've had some people give me cars, give me bags, give me jewelry. People have given me stuff my whole life. How does that make somebody special? If you give somebody something, then you give somebody something. But these people here on YouTube, they think that gives them access into your life and onto your name. They're crazy. They're insane. But what do you expect from ghetto trash? Because most of them are just that. Most of them are on welfare, on food stamps. Most of them are on some kind of government assistance. And see, they do this to supplement their little weirdo lives. And then they go back and forth. And it's insane. Yeah, you can't plead insanity when you're intentionally doing this. I agree, Kat. But hey. So I just wanted to address that with you guys today. When you go online and you see your name associated with something that yeah, $50 a month rent and still can't afford a good set of teeth. You know, there's something wrong with the world, but for me to get up online and see myself being involved in an exposure about something that I've never talked about, someone that I'm not interested in talking about, someone that I've only offered condolences to and said, hey, this ain't our conversation. We talked about all of the Charlie Kirk stuff that we're going to talk about. I'm not getting into conspiracy theories. Whatever it is, whatever happened to him, whether he's alive or not, whatever it is, whatever happened to him, whether or not she had him taken out so that she could become the CEO and send text messages and ask people. I'm just trying to understand, how do all of these people get to send out the text messages and they get all of these donations and we can't get none? So, guys, what I think I'm going to do is very soon, in the very near future, I'm going to go live. Like, just go live, like all freaking day. For Donor Day, I know you guys said Donor Day should be on the 10th of October. I think I might just go live all day. It's been a long time since we just been live. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It would be great if I could do it with Odell. We'll see.
I'm
Like
with it.
I would like to not do this marathon by myself. Maybe we could, I don't know, get into some stuff and do some stuff with them.
Well, since Donald Trump took away my food stamps, I can't. Yeah, I need some donations. So I take EBT, Monopoly money,
No, you don't.
take all that shit.
No, you don't.
But no,
But what
I'm
I
gonna
would,
be drop. I'm gonna be. No, go ahead.
you gonna be what?
No, what I got on the side where it says the receipts and narratives, the Jaguar Wright files. I'm gonna be dropping that throughout the week. Um, just to kind of give everyone context, and I hope you'll be able to join me on that as well because I want to get your take on a few things, but I don't want it to be. I'm gonna send you the talking points. So if you want to interject, you can. But I got already
Why don't
like
you
six
just
or seven.
interrogate me? You're good at that.
No. I'm not gonna do that. It's not about
Okay,
you though.
okay.
It's not about you. Talking about I'm good at that. It's not about you. It's about the nefarious characters around. Because I am the one who had a conversation with Shane on behalf of Sean Atwood. So I'm going to speak on what it is that I said,
Oh,
and I'm the one who reached out to Sean R. Perez and the all that other stuff. Like, so it's basically it's from my perspective. I'll give you the talking points. We just gonna go in, but it just like this conversation here, where you got people running, just they got liberties. They can say whatever they want to say. Your name. We're basically just gonna change the narrative, put it into it. I mean, they can say your name, but like, what I mean, say it in a better light. Quit playing around.
listen,
Don't
me.
no
You don't
BS.
have to agree with me. You can disagree with me. You can think I'm full of shit. You can say whatever you want to say. This is America. Just say what you mean to say. It's when you start making shit up, that's when it just becomes um over the top. When you're just sitting there lying, like I don't understand how these people are sitting there saying that they're in their right mind, calling me a liar, trying to frame me as a liar, make a liar out of me when they're the ones that are lying. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. That boggles me. A liar calling me a liar.
Yeah.
Like people sitting up there, well, your sister Shelly says she's one of the biggest liars in the world and she's a retired crackhead. That's your source?
I said,
Really?
cite your source. Cite your source. A crackhead. Oh, all right. There we go. Cite
Okay.
your source.
Like if these people were really honest about where they get their so-called information from, most people wouldn't even listen. You know, that's the sad thing about Trashy K. She spent all of this time. Like she's like the Timu Candace Owens almost.
Timu. That's the dollar store. Not even Pick and Save or
Well, I
Big
was
Lots
thinking
version.
about
That's
the late on delivery part.
well, I'm talking quality.
I mean, she was so excited when Candace got sued. She didn't know what to do. She was so happy and how famous
She
she was. Finally, somebody else.
I'm sure she sharded on herself.
She was so like you got it. These people are crazy, crazy, and people like
Okay,
believe
10.
in them.
Well, no. See, there's a small segment. Well, I ain't even say small. It's a significant amount of people, but it's the same people I think that are attached to these YouTubers who are trolling you, that are on certain sites, and that's the propaganda they got to spread. I think since they don't have the drop on you, since they ain't really got nothing on you no more, the only thing is was left is to come up with stuff. So this whole, oh, she said something about Angela, what was it, whatever, Kurt, I forget her
Erica
name, I
Kirk.
don't know, Erica,
Mm.
right? Oh,
Who are we
she said
gonna
something
accuse
about
her of
Michelle
talking
Obama.
about this week? We
Yeah,
gotta get her
that's what they
sued.
do.
Oh,
That's what
turning
they
point.
do.
Turning point will shut her down. And then America's future, they won't want to have anything to do with her anymore. We're gonna make all the white people hate Jag. We're gonna make MAGA turn on Jag. That's the objective this week. Okay? Okay? So you do a video and you do a video. We're gonna do 3 AI videos, and then you make sure you're in the chat for the live premiere saying that you heard Jaguar saying this, and you're gonna do this like
Well, see, that's why I'm coming from with receipts and narratives, because they planned this as soon as you hopped on the Pierce Morgan. It's like as soon as you hopped on the Pierce Morgan, the whole trajectory changed, the narrative changed. They began the narrative then. That was October 2024.
and
A
here
year
we are.
later, a year later. In fact, this is what to the day. This is a
Damn
year
it.
to the day. That's why I'm dropping it this week. A year to the day,
Mhm.
and we're gonna just run it back. We're gonna just kind of go, a little glimpse of time and who are all these people and what why this person had you sitting down with this person and why did you have to interface with you know just different people. So I have a whole just it's gonna be
It's
funny.
just
It's gonna be
sad.
nice.
It's sad. I spent all that time sitting down with these people, being honest with these people, telling them the truth, and they was only there to try to line me up so somebody could either put a case on me or sue me. Like it's just really bad. It's just bad. Fake
And this is just a
supporters.
glimpse.
Jag, we believe you. We're on your side. Jag, I was in a goat.
Yeah. Well, I got a lot of that. I got a lot of that
I was
content.
in
That's
a
gonna be great.
goat.
That's gonna
I
be
was in a
great.
goat. They recruited me. They had me in an Instagram room. I was afraid for my life. I was in a cult. I didn't know. I really believed them. I thought someone was after her until I realized they were after me. I'm in a cult. They had me to help me hostage in an Instagram chat room. I was so afraid. They said heavy words to me online. I was terrified.
Y'all
You
like
know
that
the
movie
thing.
poster?
You know the thing about cults. They gotta want you.
Yeah. You gotta kind of be wanted.
They gotta want you. You know, when I think about that weirdo setup when that channel got deleted, cause see, I still got evidence, like right here in this
Oh, me
phone.
too.
I could pull up.
I got it on my computer.
I could
You
pull up
know.
real evidence, like you
You know.
know. Oh my goodness, Jag made me do this. Jag tried to take over my channel. Jag did this. Jag did that.
Jag.
Really?
Jag. I got you know I got
This is
so
what's
much,
funny. This is what's
I got
funny. When
all
you when you created this
yeah,
artwork, you said and put F. Danny Robinson. You
yeah,
did that.
I
Ain't
got all
nobody
that.
asked you to do that. Matter of fact, I remember saying to that weird old cuckoo bird from over there in half frozen ass Canada, sitting there talking about, I'm like, yo, you realize if I put this up, she's gonna come gunning for you. Like she done already struck your channel. I let you use my channel for a week. You wanna know what's funny? People sitting around talking about I use them and I use them. Bitch, the fuck out of here. StreamYard costs money, yo.
It sure did. And at the time, what was we paying?
StreamYard costs
What
fucking
three?
money, yo.
We was at the highest caliber. Yeah.
Like you did this. And you put up all of the names of all the people that you thought was racist. This was your
Sure did.
artwork. Ain't nobody make you do that. You did this. And I said, are you sure you want to put this up? Because this bitch is gonna come for you. I'm not afraid of her. I'm not afraid of her. This is what I want. She came for my channel and I'm coming for her. Okay?
Yeah, you did. You
See,
tried to
this is
walk
the
her away
thing.
from the
You got to
madness.
use our StreamYard for free. And let's be clear, when your channel got taken down, you was still on Zoom, bitch. Over the course of that week, we helped you raise the money to get your StreamYard.
But
Which was
Jag,
like damn near like 700 some odd dollars, and you're looking for money from me? Bitch, we asked people to donate to you and they did. You went from Zoom to StreamYard. My people
but
made that happen for you. And while you were
but
there,
also
while you were there, we let you, we took all of your content that you did in our StreamYard that you didn't pay for, and we sent it to you. So you could upload
but
it on your
also
channel. So you could upload it on your channel so your channel wouldn't go without action. Because you were struck from going live, but you could still do video uploads. You realize all of that footage that you had originated in our StreamYard. That's my content. I could have struck your fucking ass anytime I wanted to. 80 million ways from Sunday, I could have struck you, bitch. I let your channel fucking live. While you sitting there lying on me day after day after day after day after day. Or did nobody fucking tell you that? If it originates from my StreamYard, it's my content. Period. I shared it with you. You greedy fat fucking piece of shit. I'm in the couch. I'm in the couch. I'm in the couch. Jack didn't give me any money. I don't know how much money she got off Super Chat. Trust me, nobody was sending no tips for you because all of that money went towards helping you get your StreamYard. You dumb fucking bitch.
but
I could have
also
been
keep in
blasted your
mind,
ass.
also keep in mind every day, every episode, in fact, it was more than 7, I would download, I would convert, I would send over. I took time out of my schedule to produce content for you
So
and
your channel
music.
wouldn't go. So your channel wouldn't go off into the fucking oblivion. You an ungrateful fucking piece of shit hoe. But that makes it makes perfect sense why you get along so well with that maniac, to not Ricketts. Because see, that was your plan all along, right? You get struck, make it seem like you took an L for the team, so we would hold you close and we would look out for you, and you was able to scam yourself a whole stream yard. Paid for the whole year. You think somebody owes you something? Go fuck yourself
Yeah,
with
somebody.
Danny's tongue. Go fuck yourself with Danny's tongue and then rub the results of that all over Donat's nipples. Y'all people are fucking weird. Go sit on Danny's tongue and rotate. And
All right,
squeeze it all over Donat.
enough about that bull crap. Um, yeah,
Ew.
these are some certified weirdos. That's the only way I could really. That's the recap.
Invite
Certified
somebody
weirdos,
over.
right?
Invite somebody over for fucking dinner and then they move into your fucking kitchen and eat all of your food.
Certified weirdos. Yeah, I got a Tubi movie coming. The Talented Mr. Ricketts. That's Frank Ocean is Mr. Ricketts, and I got O'Shea Duke Jackson playing me, and that's old girl from The Bear. She's playing the owl, but I couldn't find. You can barely find an actress that will go ahead and look that frumpy
If it
on
wasn't for
purpose.
Jag Nation, you'd still be on Zoom, bitch. You still be on Zoom. Not even the Atwood people did that for you.
Nah,
You ungrateful cow. You think somebody owes you something? Fuck you and all of your subscribers. Go back over there. Go over to Detroit and cry the blues over there with another fucking weirdo fucking stalker bitch. Like all of you people are crazy. But you're welcome for your StreamYard. I hope you're raising enough money with your fake lawsuit to pay for another year. Because won't nobody be looking out for you over here, that's for sure. And I might want to go through your catalog because if I see any, maybe I should change my mind about striking your ass for the content of yours that I have that I own. Get your ass the fuck up out of here again, weirdo. I'm in a coat. I'm in a coat. I was so afraid online. You got real problems. You got people fucking running around Canada that are willing to take pictures of your family and where your mom lives and where your dad is living out the rest of his days. Like you got people that was willing to put your fucking family up online, bitch. And you talking about us?
So Jag,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
let's
just
let's let's move forward because I think here's how we got to connect with people. Let's just say if someone just popped in and heard you saying what you're saying, they wouldn't even know what the heck you're talking about. So let's not give them that much energy. You get what I'm saying? It's good to get it off though, for sure. But we ain't even gonna
no.
give them
I'm
that
just
much
like
energy.
no, because I'm sick and tired of all of these weirdo scam artists, liars. I'm just tired.
Yeah, that's the
Like
thing.
for
We
real.
we
Like I
we
haven't
we
said
take
anything about none of these fucking weirdos in so long, and I'm not finna sit here and crash out about it. But when I think about the level of ungratefulness and ignorance and rudeness, it's amazing to me. It's just
yeah.
amazing. It's amazing. And maybe it's time for Jag Nation to start acting like some of our adversaries do and start running down on some of these channels and just start striking and just start reporting community guideline strikes, community
Well, that's what
guideline strikes.
that's
Maybe it's
that's that
time for
is what
Jag Nation.
that is what we should be doing because to be honest, the harassment it's beyond it's actually beyond harassment. Yeah, I think we do need to. That's why I say, we ain't got to entertain them because they'll just use this as fuel.
Oh, if we
But
see it and this
this
shit look
people,
weird, if we see it and this shit look weird,
yeah,
just fucking hit
just report it. Just report it. That's it. That's all.
them.
Just report it. That'd be
Jaguar Wright
greatly
is
appreciated.
exposing Erica fucking Kirk. In what universe?
Angel Joy. Yeah, when you see someone whose edges looking like that and frumpy, yeah, I would unfollow too.
I don't know about no exes because I don't look at that shit long enough to know what it's doing or what it's not doing. What I will say is
It,
this. I'm sick and tired of helping fucking ungrateful motherfuckers who don't do shit but fucking lie, and then they want to sit up there and play and play
victim.
victim when reality come and deal with their ass.
Well, the only thing I'm gonna say is the edges reminds me of Jay Z's. You know how Jay Z's is. It's wild, but yeah, man. Be on to bigger and better things. That's why
Hey,
a year after, because I'm gonna line all that out. Like because I'm gonna talk about it from my perspective because I don't give a. I was there and
I gotta
I
rewrite
know a
you.
lot more. What
I said you gotta rewrite you all the goofy ass shit they accused you of.
you said? What I gotta be right? Yeah, yeah. No, and it's not only that. I got receipts. That's why I said receipts and narratives. Like all that content. Like people don't realize. The what do you call it? You sending messages via Instagram. You sending me messages via WhatsApp. I keep all that. I have all that. That's all
Mm-hmm.
mine. It's record. So yeah, we'll talk about it. It's just gonna be like a little bit of a, you know, run it back so y'all can kind of see. But the new developments though, with everything going on with Ariel Mitchell, it's sad. I'm just like certain other content creators are running. Ariel Mitchell's running. I didn't sent demand letters. I didn't sent all types of and wait, the address that you have on court docs is no longer valid after wait, you were just there less than 6 months ago. So the address you sent me is no longer valid. I think I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin because I'm gonna call her on Monday. I'm gonna have my people call her, and we just got to get some straightening. But y'all, when y'all see how I lay it all out, it's wild, man. It's real wild. It's really wild. La Vista Jaguar Wright at Gmail or realjag77 at Gmail. All right. Oh, and if you've bought merch, if you bought a sweater, if you bought a shirt, we appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to put the new ones. I forgot to put the God Said No shirts because they're up now. Um, our other friend who's from the other side of the border, she ordered one, so she'll be the first one to get one. But I'll have those up. The God Said No
Odell,
shirts.
you got some exclusive audio
Oh yeah, of what? Of what?
of a case that a lot of people are trying to pretend like they don't remember happened.
What are you talking about? Which one?
Check your email.
Okay. I
Mm-hmm. On that note, we need to go. I need to eat my snack and maybe have another cup of lemonade. Yeah, we got some stuff to check out. I'm sick and tired of playing with these people. I hear you, Lavista. Welcome to Jag Nation. Appreciate you. You know, when people think I'm about to take anything, laying down, crying and whining about it, you got me wrong. I don't roll like that. I ain't that chick. I'm gonna keep uppercutting. I'm gonna keep swinging, and that's just the way it goes. So, yeah. On that note, bye. This has been fun. It really has. It really has. But I wanted to get that clear because everybody keep lying on me, and it's annoying. After a while, it just gets to be annoying.
Oh, Jaguar Wright. How'd you know I got this email?
Hold on. Who was that?
It's somebody that's it's. I mean, do you want to play it or do you want to maybe go live on it later? I don't know. Let me contact. But I'm asking you, how'd you know I got this email?
Little birdie told me. Hold on. Let me hear that
Okay.
again. Just give me like 10
All right. Hold
seconds.
on. Hold on. Okay. Go ahead. Hold on. Hello, Jaguar Wright and Dale. Dale Body. I believe this is the producer for Jaguar Wright. Um, this is Derek Lee Cardell Smith. I'm calling you from the Ionia Maximum Correctional Facility, or should I say I'm speaking to you from. And you responded to Angela and
Okay. All
stated
right.
that we need to set. We know who that is. Yep, we know who that is.
Question is, do y'all know who that is?
Do y'all know who that is? Do y'all know who that is? Because this is gonna f the game up. No. How
I'll
you
put it
want
to
to
you
do
this
this?
way. He's probably one of the only victims to win a default judgment against the diddler last year.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, allegedly, he remembers Jennifer Lopez being present.
Mm. Mm. Y'all want to give him the name, or do you want to just wait? Because of course, I gotta,
I don't
you know
want to
what I
make
gotta do.
we gotta do what we gotta do, but at the end of the day, it looks like there's a new defending your freedom coming.
Oh shoot. Yeah, yeah. I see it. Let's set it up. Let me make the call.
It looks like our next case for defending your freedom is coming.
Let's do it.
See, Derek Lee Cordello Smith deserves the right to be heard and not allegedly, but heard. Don't forget to pray for a victim or a survivor. See y'all soon.